returning with another message for you this weekend. Let's see what the cards have to say. This pull is feeling quite challenging. For some reason, I just feel this resistance to pull the cards more towards any card that I see. Alright, there's a lot going on here. Let's see these three. Okay, the Star. I will not get it too close because the camera won't focus, but we got the Star, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Star. Right, so I get the feeling of a transition going here. Perhaps not as clean as you imagined it would be, like this reading, but it seems like it's something you've been working towards for a while. Okay. Perhaps you're moving somewhere, getting a new position at work, or for some reason I want to say getting back the spotlight. As if it was taken from you. It could be. It's heavy but delightful. Sort of this vengeful energy, but not in a chaotic way. It's like avenging yourself, getting what you finally deserve after all this time. This one is interesting. Okay, this one too. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles and the World. What are the chances? I mean, stability. This very much aligns with our last reading, the first ever on this channel, where we talked about, recreating new foundations, and we had the Tower, and the card just literally fell on the floor. Oh my gosh. And I shook everything. So yeah, I think this is a confirmation that something big is in the way. I will not retrieve it at this moment, but you guys can imagine what is down there. Oh my gosh. Ten of Swords, right? The Lovers and the Fool. Okay, the cards couldn't be louder. They couldn't be louder. They couldn't be more clear. We've got brand new things coming in. Big changes. You know, I'm just getting the sense of a breath of fresh air, just... Alright. Okay. Okay. So, I've dropped these 4 cards here. Oh, 5 cards. Alright. Ooh, this is getting interesting. So we've got the 3 of Pentacles and now the 8 of Swords. Right? Okay, I had said the 8 of Pentacles but before. But anyway, now we have the 8 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, these are so much. Okay. 5 of Pentacles and the Devil. This is what you've worked to leave behind. This is your work, and you've had help. Even if you were alone, you had help from the higher power, from God, from people online, from memories, and literature and art, and you know, there are gentle souls in this world that will appreciate you and notice you and help you, and I think you're beginning to open up to that. You know, you are worthy of receiving, and this is what you were up against. You know, you were up against anxiety, you were up against old patterns that you held on tight to, old beliefs, lack, scarcity, procrastination. You know, you were in shackles, you were imprisoned, but it was by your own mind, okay? I think this card also reminds me of desire, but a darker side of desire. Because if you think about it, our first card was the wish card, which to me would be the lightest side of desire. You know, the wish made upon a star that becomes true. And here we have the opposite, the wish that becomes obsession, that becomes sin, that becomes unholy. You know, the kind of wish that consumes you, that taunts you. You know, so all of this that we saw in the beginning, all of these good news, they did not always seem possible, okay? But they are closer than we think. And you know, if you take a look, at first I thought this was the Lovers, because of course you got a man and a woman here. And you know, I don't know if you've ever paid attention to this card. I mean, I won't be able to show it too much, but they have horns in their heads, you know, like the little characters we see in movies and TV shows that are on top of your shoulders, your consciousness, your good side, your bad side, just giving you, misleading you, or guiding you through something. Perhaps there were people who didn't have the best intentions, didn't have your best intentions in mind, but you are free from them as well. If you had a falling out with somebody, if you stopped connecting, just if you don't feel safe and comfortable in environments that used to be home to you anymore, this is your light being reflected. You know, this is the good prevailing against evil. This is your desires being heard instead of taunted in front of you, you know, instead of seeing other people succeed and thinking, oh, this will never be me. This is already you. Okay, you've got this. And I have one more message here to give, so we can wrap this up. This one is quite quick. Okay. 3 cards again. I have to count how many cards we pulled. That's 1 on the floor, and now, ooh, oh my gosh. All right. We've got the Page of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, which was reversed in our last reading, but this also resonates a lot with my own energy here. You know, it's my second reading on this channel, and I'm feeling a bit more comfortable. And, you know, Swords represents the element of air, which is expansion, communication, you know, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And, well, we're in Libra season, going on Scorpio. You know, we've got the moon here, revelations, more blindfolds, but here we've got the two swords, you know. You've got swords on your sides, you've got tools, you've got ideas and knowledge and communication. You know, you are able to speak for yourself and you are able to change turns whenever you want to. You know, it's okay to be a beginner again at something, but you're bringing that experience, you know, the King of Pentacles experience that fell on the floor, but ooh, that is very significant as well, of just letting go of your previous foundations as we spoke. So I'm just going to count. Maybe the number here will be meaningful for you. So we have 1, 2, I generally don't remember. So 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, so 16 with the ones on the floor and 15 here on the table. Right. I hope this was helpful, and let's see what's at the beginning. The Lovers. What? I was so sure I got the Lovers. I guess I just missed it. There were so many cards on the table, I just didn't see it. Ooh, this is big, guys. This is huge. My heart is racing because I was so sure that I had seen the Lovers, that I hadn't seen just the Devil, I had seen the Lovers. You know, these are like black and white, opposite, yin yang. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. This is love. This is freedom. This is a fairy tale waiting to happen in the real world. Yes, you should dare to believe, to wish upon a star. Okay, very Disney movie vibe here. Ooh, we've also got 2 guys right here, right? The last ones we took. Perhaps that resonates with you. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, perhaps when we least expect it, love and hope and light just comes barging in, or they just sneak in through the door, you know, and there's a lot going on. You might not expect it, but trust, you know. Your faith is everlasting for a reason. There's a reason why you keep holding on to that dream, to that person, to that idea. You know? Only you know what's best for you. Only your intuition is... I have no words. I'm just... sorry. I'm just saying that only your intuition knows what's best for you. You know, so no matter what people say, what people think, about your wishes, that they aren't plausible enough, that it is impossible, well, it very much is. The proof, you know, when we open our social media apps and we see people being happy and you're like, when's our turn? Okay, the Lovers fell too, but it fell on my lap, so that's also very significant. But yes, this can also be jealousy, so don't judge yourself too harsh. Don't be hard on yourself if you feel hopeless, if you feel hurt and jealous and envious. It's alright. If other people have it, it is only proof that you can have it too. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.